Hi everyone, this is Tuplex. Welcome back. Continuing to expand the mall a bit. And what I want to make now, well, first of all, I added these machines making level 2 assemblers. So I've got the level 1s here and then the level 2s. I think I'd also like to make the chemical plants. And those take all the same ingredients as these do. Steel, let's see, I need to get steel there. There we go. Steel gears, circuits. I think one stack of those will be fine. And then I also need pipes. So we'll make pipe over here. And then since I'm making pipe, 1, 2, 3, I might as well make the underground pipes too. Okay, and I'll just put, oh, let's make some more chests. I'll just put 2 chests here. And do that. Okay, so the regular pipes, I think 400 of those should be enough. And then let's say 2 stacks of undergrounds ought to be enough as well. Let's see how we're doing here. I did make more chemical plants. Okay, I've got 10. I think that should be enough for now. What's the stack size on these? Stack size is 10. Okay, so then maybe I should have 2 stacks in there instead of just 1. All right, that's going to stack to 100. These pipes are going to be slow to produce. And we could actually help this along by having another machine making pipes down here. Okay, it just requires a lot of pipes, and then some of these pipes are coming over here to the chemical plant anyway, so once this chemical plant thing fills up, then this will fill up more quickly. Okay, so let's do plastic. Oh, I did drive around and I took out a few biter nests out here, but we can see that my pollution cloud is really getting quite large, and I think it's pretty soon it's going to be beyond my capability to be constantly removing biter bases as the cloud advances. So I might make 1 or 2 more expeditions, and then after that I think we're going to have to just think about walling in the base. And setting up a big perimeter defense, which could include flame turrets. Well, for sure it's going to include flame turrets. There's no could about it. That's going to be my main defensive strategy. All right, so the calculator tells me I need 8 machines making plastic. Why don't we put those over here? This seems like a good place for it. All right, so we'll just do 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. And I left too much space there, didn't I? No, let's leave that. I'll run the coal down the middle. And I think these, let's see, these are 1 coal per second. All right, so we can feed it. We can feed it coal with the yellow inserters. But the output is going to need to be with fast inserters. Well, and with red inserters on this side. I think one red inserter will be fast enough. Okay, and then we'll need power poles on both sides. Like that. And then we can throw in a couple lights. Okay, so this needs to be coal. And then we just need to get the petroleum in. Okay, so let's join these here, and then we'll start to see how good the new fluid handling is. All right. Oops. All right, so this is gonna come out this way. Please reach. Yeah. Okay, and there we go. There's plastic. Let's get this put on the bus. Where does plastic go? Way up there. Let's see. I'm going to leave a couple tiles. 1, 2. Yeah, we'll come up right there. Whoops, sorry about that. Okay, I'm not sure how far out that needs to go yet. Okay. So we got solid fuel, we got plastic, we got green circuits. So I think we're ready to start making red circuits. Let me check my calculator here. All right, so red circuits, we're going to need 37 assembly machine 2s making red circuits. So this is going to be a fairly large build. Let's give ourselves some room. All right, so if I do red circuits here, 6 seconds each, 4 copper cables. Okay, so it looks like the previous ratio, and this makes 2, this makes 4 per second. All right, so yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so the same ratio that we enjoyed previously still applies. So 1 copper machine for every 6 red circuits. And I think I'm going to build this a little bit differently this time. So what I'll do is yeah, let's move this over a bit. All right, so this will be copper wire. This will be red circuits. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And I'm going to do this so that it fills both sides of the belt. All right, so we'll take, let's see what we need. Yeah, we need twice as much copper wire as we do. Actually, I think these can be yellow inserters. And I always try to use the least expensive way possible to produce things. All right, let's add another belt there. And then on this side, we'll have a belt with let me see. Yeah, I think a combined belt with circuits and plastic. 1, 2. And then a belt going out with the red circuits. All right, so it'll be like that. 2 in, 2 out. And then the same on the other side. 2 in, 2 out. Let's go to the mall, get some more red inserters. Actually, I'm just going to get red and blues. Okay, and then it'll be copper coming up this side. All right, now let's power it up. Yeah, it doesn't quite reach, does it? Okay. And we'll throw in some lights. Okay. And I said we need how many? 37. So that's 12. We could do 36. Let's do 48. So we're going to need 3 more copies of this. So there's 1, 2, and 3. That belt's not needed. That belt's not needed. That belt's not needed, and that belt's not needed. Okay, and I'll build the rest of it after we get this up and running. Okay, so let's get the copper going. Okay, and we're going to need green circuits and plastic. And that's going to be right here in the middle. All right, so let's extend those belts out to where they're needed. Okay, and we can mix the belts here. Like that. Let's see, and the solid fuel, well, I think that's fine. Yeah, we'll just do that. Okay, and then we're going to need one more line of copper over here. And this will probably be about the time that we need to start expanding copper production. Okay, so that looks pretty good. Let's grab some more assembly machines and we can start to bid out the rest of this. I think I'm okay on inserters. I do need more power poles. Great. Man, I love having them all set up. It really changes the dynamics of the game. Okay, so we'll need one there. Oh no, one there, one there. Okay, let's put this power pole thing to the test. Beautiful. I wish this worked with everything, so that you could just run around on top of your blueprint and have everything just drop into the perfect place automatically. I'm assuming it doesn't work for the other parts though. We could do a test real quick, I suppose. Nice. Okay. All right. Well, let's try it. Okay. Nope. It doesn't work with everything. Only power poles, apparently. All right. So these are the reds facing out. And these are the reds facing in. And then the belts. I'm out of belts. Good thing the mall's right next to us. And I think after this, I'll probably start crafting red belts. Right, so when I've built this in the past, I've used, or rather, when I've built this in the past, I usually put the copper wire assembler in line with the 6 red circuits. So this is a little bit different than how I usually do it. It does take up more horizontal space. But I actually prefer this. I think it's a cleaner looking build. I like to have, all the machines of the same type in the same place. Okay, I need more red inserters. And I'll grab more yellows too. Oh, geez, I'm getting full. All right. What can I get rid of? Wood. So let's do something here real quick. Oh, okay, great. I have a burner inserter. And this is going to be my wood drop-off point. And I'll tell this one to enable only if everything equals 0. Okay, so as long as there's anything in this box, it'll dump it into here to get burned up. All right, perfect. How we doing on power? We're still doing fine. Petroleum is fine. Well, I'm not consuming a lot of plastic yet, so let's finish up this build. Then we'll start making more plastic, and then we'll be able to see what kind of nice stuff we can make with red circuits. Okay. So these are the inserters coming in. And these are the inserters going out. Okay, and then the last thing we need are the lights. That's it. All right, let's put up some defenses. Nope. Let's see, where did I put those fancy ones? All right. Let's copy a few of these. Put one there. I'll put one there. And I'll put one there. Once we get some bots, I'll probably start cleaning this up. But anyway, let's see what good stuff we can make. We can make modular armor now. So let's just gobble up a bunch of these newly minted red circuit boards. All right, we can make modular armor. We can make energy shields. I'll just make one for now. We can make belt immunity equipment, night vision, and some solar panels. I'm not sure how much space I'm going to have. Let's put on the armor first. That gives us another row of inventory slots as well. And then if we right click on that, we can start to put our stuff in. All right, belt immunity only takes a single slot. Let's actually put that over there. Night vision can go there. And then I think maybe we'll put 2 batteries and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 12 solar panels. The batteries I can't make yet. I need acid for that. So let's just go 5, 10, 11, 12. I think in the past, I think these took 5 solar panels each, if I'm not mistaken. So the fact that they only take 1 each now makes them much easier to craft. Okay, and we got an achievement for making red circuits. And pretty soon we'll want to make personal roboports and all kinds of good stuff like that as well. Yeah, so we'll make the batteries perhaps in the next episode when we get to making blue science. Okay, and one more of these. Let's get rid of this plastic and that. Oh, okay, and we need to get the circuits on the bus as well, yeah? All right, let's start putting in the solar panels. So you can see that's charging up our energy shield. So that'll come in handy when we're fighting the biters. All right, where do red circuits go? They go just below green. All right, so we'll just do it like that. And let's take a look at how our green circuit production is doing. We're doing fine. We need another radar so that we can see the bottom part of this base. So let's place another radar. I see an attack coming in. Yeah, I think it looks like they're coming after this radar. Biters don't like radar. And I think those were, I don't know if those were spitters. I think they might have been spitters, but it looks like my turrets outranged them, which is great. Oh, okay. I'm going to have to wait for the radar. So I'll set up the radar as soon as that's ready. It'll be another minute or so before the rest of these panels get crafted. Maybe we can just put it down here by the water. Anyway, we're about out of time for today, so I'll get that done. It looks like we're going to need another copper line. So I think I'll set up a second copper line as well in between episodes. And actually, I should probably just start making steel furnaces. Since I've got steel and stone brick available now. Yeah, I think I'll do that. I'll start making steel furnaces, and that way I'll set up the second copper line with the steel furnaces so that I don't have to upgrade them later. We will have to upgrade the belts, though. So let's start making red belts. That's going to be red splitters, and this will be red undergrounds. I'll copy the same number of slots to fill. And these are going to be slow because they need so many gears. It's ridiculous how much gears you need to make this stuff. Yep, gears and circuits. So again, I'll feed the belt first, and then the undergrounds. That's all that needs, and then this one also needs green circuits. Okay, so we'll start getting the red belts made, so that way we can work on upgrading our smelting lines. Now, in terms of copper, I've got enough copper to get, most of a second copper line going. Iron, I'm already fully tapped out, so we'll have to move up to this other iron patch. How much do I have? Oh, I've got 8.3 million. That's quite a bit richer than the one we started with. I'm surprised the richness. 17 million down there. 22. That's fantastic. It seems like the richness of the patches increases a lot more quickly than it did previously, which is great. I mean, I think that's one of the reasons why a lot of people used RSO, because they couldn't, it was a pain to get the resources you needed from a vanilla game. You would have, you would just burn through your ore patches really quickly, and you'd have to be constantly setting up mining. But these are quite a bit richer than I remember previously. We're going to need more stone too, but we can tap this iron for when we need more iron lines. But copper, I think the next closest one is down here, and that's far enough away that I think I would probably want to use a train for that. So we'll probably want to start getting a train system set up here before too long. I haven't yet decided how I want to set up the train system. So that remains to be seen. But anyway, I'm kind of rambling on. We're already over time, so I'm going to leave it at that. And in the next episode, we'll continue working towards blue science packs. Thanks a lot for watching, everyone. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.